Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pastor Jeroneld TV. I am now over on my conservative channel. I have two strikes on my other channel, Pastor Jeroneld TV. But please still subscribe to both channels, and we're going to keep on going, keep bringing you this information. Keep your hearts encouraged. Let's keep on going. I have had a chance to watch a little of the sham, the so-called impeachment. It's been funny. I love President Donald Trump's attorney, Van Ip, or something Van. I love his aggression, and he's very smart. He has wits. He knows how to counter and respond to stuff. He's not being that nice guy. See, that's what you don't need right now. You don't need that little false Christian nice stuff. You know, when you're in a war and your opponents are going after you and it's a false stuff, Jesus himself made a whip and turned over tables. Jesus himself got into arguments. Paul got into arguments, disagreements in temples over religion. He contended for the faith. So we need to stop that. When you're dealing with opponents who are trying to harm you, harm the country, harm your name for no reason, well, then there's nothing wrong with being angry and having aggression. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Throughout the Bible, when the Holy Spirit fell on people like Samson or Gideon or Joshua or Moses or Abraham. Abraham had an army of 318 men that rescued his nephew Lot from some kings, and they got into fight. So the Spirit of God anointed people to go in and do battle. And nothing's changed since then. You look in the Bible and look up the word fight or fought. You're going to find that word fight littered throughout the Bible, something like 200 times. The word fought is going to be in there. Old and New Testament. Old and New Testament. One of the reasons why Jesus did not fight was because he was the sacrificial lamb. He had to give his life in order to redeem those who believe on him in humanity. So we can't be like that. We got to fight. And yes, we'll forgive them when justice comes. Let justice come, and they ask for forgiveness, we'll then forgive them. But you could see the clear hypocrisy. I mean, so clear. The whole nation should get a chance to look at this stuff, and we should all be lifting our voices at the clear hypocrisy that's going on in the Senate. There's families right now. The Senate, the Democrats need to be trying to take care of the American public. They haven't done it. For 4 years, they have neglected the public to go after one man, President Donald Trump. They cheated him out of office. And now, look, they haven't moved forward with the business of the people. Where are those checks at? Where are the checks that they promised? People are still their jobs are being shut down. Their businesses are being shut down, and they're looking for the money. Still haven't done it. But they're spending time going after President Donald Trump for saying the word, we're going to fight. We're going to fight. You're impeaching him for saying the word fight. And his attorney, Van Ip, showed the video. I mean, a brilliant job. I mean, this was brilliant. He showed the Democrats using the word fight like hell, fight like this, and fight. And this just went on for minutes. I mean, it showed all of the Democrats, blacks, whites, male, female, all of them. And then you got that Democrat manager, Stacey Plaskett, because I remember her name because it rhymes with casket. Stacey Plaskett. Every time I saw her, I was wondering if it was a transgender. For some reason, it looks like a transgender to me. Understand? It looks like a male who's transitioning into a woman. All right, that's just what it looks like to me. But she tried to use the race card. After Trump's attorney showed that they used the word fight even in an aggressive way. They showed Maxine James Brown lookalike Waters talking about get in their faces, and Cory Booker, get in their faces, get up in their faces. President Donald Trump said, let's have a peaceful protest. Peaceful. How are you being impeached when you're using the word peaceful? And 2 hours later, he tweeted peace. Let's be peace. No, let's not harm. We are the party of law and order. This is crazy. This is crazy. And those folks who voted for the Democrat Party should, after watching this stuff, should absolutely be ashamed of themselves and their party. This is crazy. It's bananas. And now they voted, instead of ending it, instead of saying, hey, because the people have been caught in so many lies. They have been caught in so many lies right there on the floor. And Trump's attorney, with his aggression, he was like, hey, this is it. He said, well, I'm from in Philadelphia. He said, this would end it. When you've been caught doctoring up your evidence, he said, that's the end of it. It shouldn't be anything else more said about it. But they're going to continue on, and now they're going to call witnesses. And Trump's team is going to call Nancy Pelosi and Mayor Bowser, whatever her name is, from Washington, D.C. Now, President Donald Trump offered to have extra security there. Does that sound like a person that's trying to call for a riot? For an insurrection? Does that sound like I want to, hey, before we have the event, let me call the National Guard. She rejected to have help. So now let her come to the witness seat with her lying butt. They're going to get embarrassed. They're going to get exposed. And that is my prayer, that they are absolutely exposed. Because this is you know how embarrassing this is around the world? Instead of America moving forward and progressing and handling the business of the people and moving through this pandemic and progressing forward, they're wasting our tax dollars and taking all of the world's attention to put it on one man again, Donald Trump, because they hate him. Because God appointed Donald Trump. God appointed Donald Trump. They know it. They know God appointed Donald Trump. That's why they're still mad at the dude. They cannot move forward without their lives. Their ratings are dropping. Their sports are dying. Their churches are no good, because all of them are nothing but children of Satan. All right. CNN, their ratings are gone. So they got to keep something around with Trump on it. Because this is their religion now, is to attack Trump and Trump supporters. But all of this stuff was staged. It was staged. The stuff at the Capitol was staged. That woman that crawled through the window, the white girl that crawled through the window, and they said she was shot, I don't believe she's dead. I don't believe she was shot. I don't believe it. From what I saw on that video, the way she was breathing, she wasn't shot in her neck or in her head. They keep changing positions where she was shot. They said she was shot in her head. Then they said she was shot in her neck. There was very little blood. And the way she was breathing and moving her eyes, I just don't believe it. That's just my opinion. Okay? Because I believe the whole thing was staged. Okay? That's what it was. So anyway, I'm going to do more videos. I'm here on my conservative channel. Please subscribe to the channel. And hopefully pray for my other channel that it don't get... They've hit me with 2 strikes. 2 strikes already. 2 strikes. And now I'm off. I can't upload there or go live for 2 weeks. So it's just a small channel. I don't know why they're picking on me. All right. But anyway, I love y'all. Blessings to you.